Hey guys, it's Kugli again with another ROM review, and this time I've got Dokdo ROM version 7.0.2 for Galaxy S3, so stay tuned for that. So guys, this is actually the part of a Dokdo project which aims at bringing this ROM to various devices, and it is available for S3 and is officially supported. So yeah guys, this is a part of a Dokdo project which aims at bringing a lot of ROMs to a lot of devices, and S3 is actually supported officially, so that's a really cool thing to have. Now this is based on CyanogenMod 12.1, so you are going to have most of the features which is available in Cyanogen 12.1 in here also, so that may not be a bad thing, but hey, it is a good thing. So let's get started. First of all, in the settings, you would see is that in the About Phone page, you can see it has all of these. It is device S3, this is Dokdo Project version 7.0.2, Android version is 5.1.1, which is the latest one available for our device. It's a custom kernel by these guys, and well, it is CyanogenMod, so you will be able to use Blackota, Archidroid, all of the CyanogenMod compatible kernels, so it's a really nice thing to have because they do give you a very big boost in performance and battery life depending on your settings, so that's really nice. So yeah. It also has a system update option, so that you can actually update on the fly, which has an OTA update for this ROM. So whenever new version comes along, which is about a week, they do it weekly, so you are going to get new updates in subsequent weeks, so you are going to be updated, so you can actually use the OTA updater to update to the newer version, so that is available, so that's really nice. Now in the extra settings, there are a few extra settings, but it's not similar to what you would find in something like BlissPop, which is like the extreme end. So let's get into the extras now. First of all, sound settings, it's normal. It's any other Lollipop ROM, so it's nothing special here. It has a vibration intensity option, so which I really like, so it's really nice. Display and light option, in that you have adaptive brightness, live display, which I have talked about many times. It does have a double tap to sleep the status bar to actually sleep your device, which reduces your use on the power button, which will fry off after some time, so that is there. LCD density option, you have font size indicator, font size selector, so you can actually have smaller font size, which I actually really like. And also font option, which is something new because it's nothing new, but it is integrated with the theme engine, which is CyanogenMod theme engine, so you can actually use that. It is available in display settings for only the font, so it is really nice. It does have light option also. Now again, the theme option, so this is theme option, CyanogenMod theming, so it's one of the best theming available for any device, so it's really cool. You can even theme the boot animation, anything. So notification option, in the notification option you can enable disable heads up notification, and also you can choose whether when the device is locked to show the heads up notification. I would suggest do not, because when the device is locked it shouldn't be. App notification access, you can select what all apps have access to your notification access, again what all apps have your notification, and filter notification, if you have blocked something it will appear here. You can actually unblock it or delete it or whatever you want from there. Lock screen options, in the lock screen option you have options whether you want the swipe, pattern, pin, password, normal stuff. It doesn't have any specials like the gesture option or the signature option like in the Samsung ROM, so it's nothing like that. Lock screen shortcuts, this is really cool. You can actually change the assigned shortcut on each corner of your lock screen. So yeah, I would normally change this to something else like voice command or WhatsApp, because no one uses their phone for calls anymore. So yeah, it also has an option to show weather, and it does work. I was briefly outside, my phone doesn't pick up weather information correctly from where I am, so yeah. Lock screen blur is something which I really appreciated in the KitKat ROMs, because they do give a kind of a effect there, which is like an iPhone effect. So yeah, that's in the lock screen options. Let's get back. Buttons, now you do have ability to customize your hardware buttons, and you do have pie controls, which is really cool. I mean, you can actually use pie controls for a lot of stuff. All of that. This is not Slim Pie. This is the proprietary pie controls from way back in the day, which was very heavy and all that, but it is really cool. I really like this one. It is available and you can actually customize that a bit. You cannot have pie controls and on-screen navigation bar both at the same time, which is kind of, it does make sense. So you can actually enable navigation bar and have that in the you can actually change the settings in that too. Pi controls doesn't seem to have any settings associated with it. You will be stuck with all of these, so yeah, better like next time. So yeah, in the power button you can also customize what all options occur. You do have a limited number of options to add in that, so yeah. Now if you enable on screen button, it will disable the hardware button. So I cannot seem to be there doesn't seem to be an easy way to use both of them, but it can be done with built-on prop tweaks, so it's nothing special. But hey, it's not available from the start, so yeah. So you do have options to change the bindings of the hardware button, so these are all available. It's nothing special. I mean, all the Lollipop ROMs seems to have this. So battery, now I want to say something about the battery. Battery did have a lot of wake lock issues. You can see the wake lock issue apparently in this ROM, so that all of this is something I was not using my device at that time, but still there was a huge drain. So I wouldn't say this is a very battery friendly ROM, but as I have said, being this being a CyanogenMod ROM, you will have the option to flash other kernels which support CyanogenMod, and you will be able to tweak it. So keep a rest on that. I'm not going to have a verdict on this yet, so yeah. In the battery mode, you do have options for battery power saving or performance mode, whichever you want. It also has a battery saver option which will enable at 15%, so you can also have that. Security options also has a few options like the SMS limit, screen pinning. All of these are available, and also a few of the privacy issues, privacy stuff from CyanogenMod is there, like privacy guard. You can actually select what all apps have what all permissions on your device, so that's really nice. System profiles is similar to what you would expect in any other Lollipop ROM, so you will have option to change your ringtone, change your sound settings to whatever you want into that, while it is in another profile. Status bar settings, now status bar settings is a watered down version of what you will find in CyanogenMod ROM. So let's get started. Now clock style, you have option for all of these. I can have a center with AM PM hidden or small, whatever you want, it is available. You can actually have that, but this seems to be the only option available, rather than something like Bliss Pop where you have an option for day of the way indicator, and you can even change the styles of that, so it's not available there. So yeah. Battery icon, you can actually change the battery icon with the percentage inside the icon, outside the icon. Network traffic indicator, you can actually enable that here. Carrier label, and also a custom carrier label which you can change it here, so you can use that. Brightness control by sliding through the status bar is also available. It's really nice. Super user indicator on the status bar, whenever an app is using super user, you can actually enable that, or if you don't want the blot there, you can actually disable that for that also. Now use second hand, you can actually see the seconds are enabled, which I find very distracting. I don't really need that, so yeah. Notification drawer option, now it does have quick pull down. You can assign left or right for the quick settings to show up. Show weather, it will enable weather here, which I seem to be not able to do. Quick setting panel, you can enable a lot of options here. I have actually enabled something which I really like compass, battery mode, and root access enabler, so you can actually have that. Flashlight, a lot of options are there, but it's nothing crazy like what you saw in Bliss Pop, so it's really cool. I mean, these are options which you probably will use, so that's really nice. It seems to be missing the 4 tile per row option, so which I would have really liked it, but it doesn't have that. You can actually have 3 tile on each row except for the first row, or you can actually have that similar to what the other rows also, so there's nothing special. Animation option, now it does have animation option. You can actually change the overscroll effect to edge glow, bounce effect, or whatever you want, so that you can change it. And also you can actually have it in the overscrolling weight, so how much the page would render, so that's also there. Live view animation, list view animation also, which is something which I really like. I like alpha with interpolator accelerate, which is there, so it's really nice. Toast animation also is something you can change, so that is really nice. And it also has that little icon which shows from which app the toast animation is from, so that's really nice. So yeah, I guess that much is it in the settings menu. As I've said, it's not a feature heavy ROM, it's more of a feature friendly ROM. What I mean to say is that it has features which people normally use and is kind of considered essential in a custom ROM right now, so that's really cool. It is a light-hearted ROM which is pretty nice. So now let's get into the apps now. So in the app section, you have basic apps. I mean, you can see all of this. There is something called App Plus, which is something like this, which you can use to theme and stuff like that. I really do not understand what this is. It's sort of a Play Store alternative. I haven't used it. This is a Korean ROM, and I have not used something like this previously, so I'm not going to be too much. All of this seem to be one of the most useful ROMs, which I've useful apps which I've ever seen. So I don't know how this works, so yeah, it's there. Now it does have audio effects to tweak your audio. It's really nice. The theme seems to be a bit different. The camera theme, the camera icons and all are a bit different, but this is the Google camera, which is available with Lollipop, so it's nothing special, but it's there. So yeah, these two apps are the ones which I've installed. Rest everything comes with the ROM, so it's nothing there's nothing too much for you to install if you want the light experience. The gallery app is similar to what you would expect. It's just the normal one. Only the icons are different. So yeah. So let me show you guys the boot animation, which is well, it's pretty cool. It's a really novel boot animation, for to be exact. So here is the boot animation for Dokdo ROM, Dokdo Project ROM. So you can see there is a D and a O, and a submarine moving here and there. And there is a Korean flag too, so if you're interested, so yeah, it is there. So yeah, let me show you guys the benchmark score, which is pretty nice. So there you have it, guys. It's a non-verified score, which so you can actually see that it may be a bit lower than this one. So it is 25,000, so that's maybe about 24,500. So yeah, that is the score. Well, I did get better scores previously with my previous flashing, so I'm not really sure why, but hey, it's there. It is kind of indicative of how the performance is. So yeah, it is a normal ROM. It is normal performing ROM. So yeah, it is quite stable apart from the battery wake lock issues, but still you can try different kernel and tweak it as you want to. So yeah, so I guess that much is it about the ROM. So in conclusion, it is a very good CM 12.1 based ROM, but we have a lot of it already, so it's nothing special, but it is good. So yeah, it will get weekly updates, and you do have OTA for that, so it's really nice. I guess how much is it about the ROM. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe, and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.